My name is Hakim. I came from Morocco. Been living in Slovenia for 3 years. I had normal life in Morocco. Been studying in school. So after high school, then university. So my life has changed because I wasn't that ordinary student who is thinking just about himself, this selfish way of living. I was more than that. I started having such questions like why the situation in Morocco is so bad, what we don't have enough space for freedom, why we are ruled by a king with absolute powers, why we don't have a democracy, popular democracy. And that time I tried to find answers for those questions, and somehow I found myself involved in the student movement in Morocco, which is one of the most strongest student movement in the world, especially in my faculty in Marrakesh. Somehow I was kind of person who is studying political science and practicing politics. I've been jailed 2 times. First one, it was in 2005 because I was politically involved in student movement in Morocco. We were struggling against one so-called reform of education. So the Moroccan government started this plan to make the high education private. So it means only minority of Moroccan people, they will have right to access the universities. So absolutely we were against that program. We struggled a lot. I personally led so many demonstrations, and after 1 year my picture just were known by all the police. So I've been on the top of the list that I have to pay for what I'm doing. I was ready to pay what I'm doing because I didn't came by a coincidence to this field. As I mentioned, I've been jailed for the first time, it was in 2005, and the second time it was in 2007. But the second one, it was combined with another thing, which is I don't have right to finish my studies. So kind of they kicked me out the university. And you don't have right to have your ID card, your passport, and you don't have right to work in the public sector. So it means all your civil rights, it's taken from you. That time was my age, I guess, 29 or 28. Then I decided, okay, somehow that's enough. Let's find other place to live. First time I came to Slovenia, I had really bad experience with one interpreter who helped me. He was in police side. Then the interpreter, he told me, look, you don't have to seek asylum in Slovenia because Slovenia is a poor country and it's not that good country to stay in. I believed him. Then when the police officer asked me again, you want to claim asylum in Slovenia? I said, no. The result of that no, that I found myself in Postojna detention center for 5 months and 10 days. And since then, I realized how can the misunderstanding between interpreter and police officer or in general public service provider change the life of so many refugees or immigrants, and that was my case. I granted to asylum status. It was new life, opened with new challenges. First one, how to get job. Second, how to repay what have you got from Slovenian society. And in one word, how you will be integrated in Slovene society. It's the best way to start the integration in the society, that to get job. That wasn't easy. I started volunteering with many organizations as interpreter, helping refugees to understand what their consular telling them, and I found somehow myself in that area, that how to help the minority which you are belong to understand, to make the thing easy for them. It was a call from online that IOM, International Organization for Migration, they need a cultural mediator and interpreter. I applied for that job, and it was kind of official interview. Then I got that job. About my job, that it's not about getting money by the end of the month to pay your bills. That's honestly one side. But for me, it's more than to provide something for immigrants and the people with international protection and subsidiary protection in Slovenia, to help them to be integrated in Slovenian society. That so-called cultural mediator, how to fill the gap between two different cultures, the culture of host country and the culture of the immigrants or the refugees. I present myself not the person who is linked with one piece from the earth. That wasn't my choice to be Moroccan. By some coincidence, I was born in Morocco. I have my family, I have my social network, but I have my own choice to live in other countries. For the people who are thinking to come to Europe, absolutely I would say you have to come, especially for the people who are living in Syria and Iraq, and they are facing the death every day. But on the other hand, I would say, okay, you have to be ready to face plenty of obstacles in terms of the language, of the different cultural. So after coming here, you have also to struggle a lot to be integrated in the hosted countries. It will not be easy, but also it will not be impossible.